Hey everybody, it is Justin, your guide into the other side. So in front of us, we actually have the what the Kodamara seasonal catalysts look like. So yesterday, I think the community went into the website of Legends of Mara, did a deep dive, and they actually pulled a couple of things outside of the code. So I want to address there's basically two main points here that I saw. There is a rumor of a Dutch auction, and then obviously we can see all of what all the Kodamara, the seasonal catalysts look like, which is actually kind of crazy, and it kind of lines up with our expectations of like how many base aesthetics there's going to be. But let's just kind of address the Dutch auction first. So I think that was slated for the 20th through the 25th. I'm not sure how Dutch auctions work, so I can't necessarily speak on that too much, but there is no Dutch auction. We got an update from the Yuga Labs team. There have been some questions around what we are looking to do related to Legends of Mara circulating around. So first of all, catalysts are planned for in-game rewards, not for auction. So there's no auction, just to be completely clear. I'm not necessarily sure why stuff was in the code. Maybe it was planned, maybe it was a placeholder. I can't say for sure. So maybe they pivoted, maybe they didn't. Personally, I know a lot of people ask me like, hey, how you feel about that? I thought it was a little bit strange. I personally thought that catalysts were going to be tied to some type of game loop, mainly because we saw a lot of we saw the metadata get put on OpenSea with regards to like number of shattered killed per deed, and I think that's kind of the prevailing theory that catalysts will correspond with the number of shattered that you kill. So again, that's just my personal speculation and a lot of the discussion that's been going around, but I think that's back in play. So we'll have to see how that turns out. So maybe we'll get news in the upcoming weeks. Maybe we won't. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. But since what we can talk about is we definitely know what the aesthetics look like now and what they're going to evolve into. So we actually have... okay, no, not this. I actually wanted to pull up a Kodamara. So we need our catalyst essentially to pick a specific aesthetic as well as, expand our Maras from one role to multiple, right? So whether you have a hunter, enchanter, or farmer, when it turns into a Kodamara, it can do all three roles. And obviously the primary function, where is it in here, dude? It can perform any of the three functions. And it's most effective at its original function, right? So again, you have some power scaling and efficiency things there that you might have to think about. So again, we have a very red and green Kodamara. I would take a gander and say this is probably the correct one if you wanted to get this particular aesthetic of a Kodamara. And then, if you wanted, say a pink Kodamara, I would assume that this is what you would choose to get that. And, now there's a lot more speculation on, hey, when are we going to get these? Hey, are these going to get dropped soon? And we'll have to wait for the leaderboard audit for the top position to get the legendary catalyst. Maybe we'll get an update to this week or maybe next week. I can't say for sure, but I'm looking more at the seasonal catalysts and particular Kodamaras that I want to evolve, and I'm like, this is going to be interesting. I don't know if if some are going to be more rare than the others, if some are going to contribute to specific will the snail Kodamara do better at fighting? Will some Kodamaras be better at specific things than others based on the seasonal catalysts that they eat? And then that's not even factoring in we still have to mint our sediment fragments. We still have to know how sediment fragments will impact our Kodamara, whether it'll make it more powerful. That's what I would assume. But then we also have another bug one here, a very green leafy beetle with an eye on it. And then I also did want to pull up Otherside wiki here, because if you take a look at the creatures, it has traits related to the Zodiac and the constellations. So this eye beetle essentially corresponds with Anthony, because there's an eye there. That's probably what it corresponds to. I know this slug one corresponds with Chomps, and then this one is obviously the jewel strawberry, and the snail one is the Leo, because they're both cubes. And then this pink one is the Vivek one, so it's kind of like a tadpole. Personally, if you ask me which one I like the best, I guess we'll have to see when we evolve them. I personally do like the cube one. I hope we get some cubey, like very, boxy aesthetic Kodamaras. That would be pretty dope. But I do like this strawberry colored Kodamara as well. I know it was a little bit polarizing, but if I can get like a biblical angel type of Kodamara with this green eye one, that would be very epic too. But again, I'm just kind of speculating off the rails at this point. A lot of speculation has yet to come into play. But hopefully we get that update on the leaderboard audit for all the #1 players coming soon. And then I hope we also, in correspondence with that, also get updates with regards to this, these seasonal catalysts. I hope we can all get them at the same time. But again, hey, that's all I got for today. You already know what to do. Hit that like and subscribe button if you found anything interesting. Hopefully, you can plan for when the seasonal catalysts come out. Hopefully, you get the aesthetic that you want. If not, we'll have to figure out what happens on secondary. But anyways, that's all I got for today. All the links in the description. You guys know where to find me. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.